Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some seriously exciting news that's sure to get every drag racing fan hyped. The OG Murder Nova, the legendary beast driven by Shawn Ellington, is making its way to Lights Out 16, and guess what? It's going to be competing in the highly competitive Pro 275 class. Let me tell you, this is not just any ordinary event, this is the return of an icon to one of the fiercest racing stages around. Let's rewind the clock to 2016. Can you believe it's been almost a decade since Shawn first took the OG Murder Nova to Lights Out 7? Back then, this was a car that turned heads and left its mark. Racing in Pro 275, Shawn went deep into the rounds, eventually making it to the semifinals. For anyone familiar with how brutal the competition at these Duck X Productions events can be, that was no small feat. At the time, the Murder Nova was running a twin-turbo big-block Chevy setup, an absolute powerhouse for its era. It was fast, with runs clocking in the 4.30s and even some high 4.20s. But here's the kicker, the Pro 275 field today? It's a whole new beast. Cars in this class are now insanely fast, dipping into the 3-second range. It's a completely different game, and Shawn is gearing up to prove that the OG Murder Nova can hang with the best of them. If you think the OG Murder Nova is the same car from 2016, think again. This car has gone through a massive transformation. It's not just a nostalgic throwback, it's a finely tuned monster ready to unleash some serious heat. Here's what's under the hood now. The big block Chevy is long gone, replaced with a state-of-the-art MH7 Hemi. It's paired with a ProCharger 140D1, a setup that screams horsepower and is proven to dominate on the track. The car's chassis has been completely reworked, making it lighter, faster, and more adaptable to the 275 drag radial tires. Let's not forget, this isn't just a big tire car that's had its shoes swapped. The OG Murder Nova has already run in the 3s on big tires, proving that it's a force to be reckoned with. Now, the question is, how will it perform on the notoriously tricky 275 drag radials? My bet? Shawn's got this dialed in. The Pro 275 class is no joke. The competition is fierce, and the cars are lightning fast. But if there's one thing we know about Shawn Ellington, it's that he thrives under pressure. This isn't his first rodeo. From dominating no-prep kings to crushing it in small-tire races, Shawn has shown time and time again that he can adapt, innovate, and win. Let's be real, though. Pro 275 isn't just about speed, it's about precision, consistency, and strategy. The 275 drag radial tire demands a specific tuning approach, and getting it right can make the difference between setting records and spinning out. Shawn's team has proven they can master these challenges, and with the OG Murder Nova in its best shape ever, we're expecting fireworks. Here's another layer to this story. Duck X Productions races have always been a hotspot for hardcore drag racing purists. And let's just say, they're not always the biggest fans of the Street Outlaws crew. Over the years, there's been a bit of trash talk, some skepticism, and plenty of friendly, and not so friendly, rivalry. But this is what makes Shawn's return to Lights Out 16 so epic. It's a chance to show the world that the Murder Nova is more than just a TV star, it's a legitimate contender on any stage. Imagine the buzz if Shawn not only competes but dominates in Pro 275. It's the kind of redemption story that drag racing legends are made of. Shawn isn't the only one representing Street Outlaws at Lights Out 16. Daddy Dave will also be throwing his hat into the ring, competing in the No Time 275 class. These guys are stepping out of their comfort zones and diving headfirst into one of the toughest racing scenes in the world. It's a bold move, and it shows just how versatile and competitive the Street Outlaws crew really is. Lights Out races are known for their electric atmosphere, jaw-dropping performances, and edge-of-your-seat drama. Lights Out 16 is shaping up to be no different. With Shawn in Pro 275 and a lineup of heavy hitters ready to battle it out, we're in for some unforgettable moments. So, what kind of numbers can we expect from the OG Murder Nova? Can Shawn crack into the low 3s on drag radials? Can he go round like he did in 2016, or even better, take home the win? One thing's for sure, we'll be watching every step of the way. The OG Murder Nova's return to Lights Out 16 isn't just a race, it's a statement. It's about proving that the classics can still compete, that hard work and innovation pay off, and that Shawn Ellington is still one of the best in the game. So, mark your calendars, guys. This is going to be a race for the books. If you're as excited as we are, make sure to hit that like button, share your predictions in the comments, and subscribe to stay updated on all the action. Dear friends, when you think about the phenomenon that is Street Outlaws, a few names and cars immediately come to mind. Among these, none shine brighter or command more respect than Shawn Ellington and his iconic car, the Murder Nova. From the very first episode to its latest triumphs in No Prep Kings, the Murder Nova has been more than just a car, it's been a symbol, a story, and a savior for the franchise. When Street Outlaws premiered over a decade ago, it introduced viewers to a raw, unfiltered world of street racing. At the forefront was the Murder Nova, an all-black 1969 Chevrolet Nova that embodied everything the show stood for: grit, speed, and rebellion. Shawn's relentless drive and the Murder Nova's unique style instantly set them apart. While other cars faded into obscurity or were outpaced by newer builds, the Murder Nova remained a constant. It wasn't just a car, it was a character. Fans rallied behind it, and its flat black aesthetic became synonymous with street racing culture. Over the years, countless replicas and tributes to the Murder Nova have emerged, but none could capture its essence or Shawn's fearless determination. The Murder Nova's journey hasn't been a smooth ride. Early on, the car faced stiff competition and mechanical setbacks. It wasn't always the fastest on the block, and Shawn's battles against powerhouse drivers like Daddy Dave and Ryan Martin pushed him to his limits. Engines blew, races were lost, and critics doubted whether the Murder Nova could keep up with the rapidly advancing competition. But what set Shawn and his team apart was their resilience. Even when the odds were stacked against them, they refused to back down. While other cars from the early seasons of Street Outlaws disappeared or were replaced, the Murder Nova evolved. It adapted to the demands of new formats like No Prep Kings and proved that it wasn't just a relic of the past, but a contender for the future. When No Prep Kings emerged as the next evolution of Street Outlaws, it brought with it a new level of competition. Drivers like Ryan Martin and Birdman dominated the scene, and for a while, it seemed like the Murder Nova might not find its footing. Shawn faced harsh criticism, with detractors claiming that his team was all talk and no results. But as history would show, the Murder Nova was just getting started. After years of perseverance, the team achieved their first event win, silencing the doubters and reigniting the fanbase's passion. This season of No Prep Kings has been the Murder Nova's best yet. With an impressive 80% win rate and 28 round victories, Shawn has proven that he's not just a participant, he's a champion. These achievements have solidified the Murder Nova's legacy, not only as a top contender in No Prep Kings, but as the backbone of Street Outlaws as a whole. The Murder Nova's success isn't just about wins and trophies, it's about what it represents. In a time when Street Outlaws faces more uncertainty than ever, with changes to the format and growing skepticism from fans, the Murder Nova stands as a symbol of endurance and loyalty. From the very first episode to today, Shawn Ellington has been a constant presence, a reminder of the show's roots. While other drivers have come and gone, Shawn's commitment to Street Outlaws has never wavered. He's not just racing for himself, he's carrying the legacy of the show on his shoulders. The Murder Nova's transformation from a flat black street icon to a dominant force in No Prep Kings mirrors the evolution of Street Outlaws itself. It's a car that has grown, adapted, and thrived in the face of adversity. What makes the Murder Nova so beloved is its connection to the fans. Shawn's down-to-earth personality and genuine passion for racing have made him a fan favorite. He's not just a driver, he's a storyteller, sharing the highs and lows of his journey with an authenticity that resonates with viewers. The Murder Nova's races aren't just competitions, they're narratives. Every victory, every loss, and every blown engine tells a story of perseverance, grit, and heart. It's this emotional connection that has kept fans tuning in year after year. As Street Outlaws navigates its most uncertain era, the Murder Nova offers hope. Shawn's success this season has shown that the show still has plenty of fuel left in the tank. His performance isn't just a win for him, it's a win for the franchise, proving that the spirit of Street Outlaws is alive and well. With Shawn at the forefront, the future looks bright. He's not just racing for titles, he's racing to keep the legacy of Street Outlaws alive. And as long as the Murder Nova is on the track, fans can rest assured that the show's best days are still ahead. In the world of Street Outlaws, where drivers and cars come and go, the Murder Nova remains a constant, a symbol of resilience, innovation, and passion. Shawn Ellington's unwavering commitment and the car's enduring legacy have not only kept the show alive, but have elevated it to new heights. The Murder Nova isn't just a car, it's a cultural icon, a cornerstone of Street Outlaws, and a reminder that with determination and heart, anything is possible. For fans and racers alike, it's clear, Shawn and the Murder Nova aren't just saving Street Outlaws, they're defining its future.